Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Macshaves Experience. I'm Brian, your host. Thanks for joining today. If you're new here, hope you enjoy what you see and consider subscribing below. If you've been here before, thanks for coming back. All right, today I am going to be using A&E's Spartacus as my soap, along with the matching splash. This is actually my only A&E set, and I actually got this in a giveaway that Macshaves Mike did a while ago when he did 30 days of Kaizen. So appreciate that. And you know, again, it was my first Kaizen set and still my only one. Although, and I love this scent. I mean, it's absolutely fantastic. And I don't know that I need to say a whole lot about the scent. It's obviously an Aventus dupe. So I am also going to use one more time for now the Injector. And I actually bought some Schick blades. So I wanted to try the Schick blade in the Injector versus the Taconic blade. And then I will be using my PAA Aerolite brush. So yeah, Mike did 30 days of Kaizen. I don't know if it was in August. I think it was in August. And he did a giveaway. He did like 3 or 4 giveaways for a Kaizen set. And I won one of them, I think, on a comment on a YouTube video or something. So anyways, very grateful for that. Appreciate that. And I'm sure it's definitely not going to be my last A&E set, that's for sure. All right, so loading the blade. I don't know if you've ever seen this before. I'm sure maybe many of you have. Some of you may have not. But you hold the blade or the razor facing you. You have the key here, if you will. The key slides in to here, and it actually takes not a ton of force, but you got to push it in there. This is the loader, this little piece right here. So we will pull this back to catch the next blade, and then we will just push it forward slowly, and you can see the other blade ejecting as I slide this. Ultimately, that other blade will eject. There we go. And then you just pull the key out. Your new blade is loaded. And then this has a handy receptacle on the bottom, that little hole. Just slide the old blade in there, and it becomes its own blade bank. All right, so I am going to lather up and be right back. All right, I am back, and I think well enough lathered here. So that's what we look like. I don't need to say, I don't think I need to talk a ton about Kaizen, which now there's Kaizen 2 already. I think that there's a lot already been said about it. It's a fantastic base. A&E is obviously one of the most popular soap makers out there. Surprising that I only have one, right? I mean, Mike was able to do 30 days of Kaizen, but he probably could have done 60 days of Kaizen. I don't know how many they've had or have, but I still only have one. Eventually I'll get some more. I do have some samples that my buddy Ernie sent me, Shaveman9000 on Instagram. He sent me a sample of SoCal Hipster, Peach and Cognac, and Undersea. So, and all 3 of those smell good. I just haven't used them yet. But this is a fantastic scent. I don't have any other Aventus dupes, so I don't know how it compares to others. Sorry, looking for my sprayer here. But I can see why this is such a popular scent to dupe, if you will, by soap makers. I mean, there's so many out there. But it's just really approachable. Smells really good. I mean, the Kaizen base is just so smooth. I mean, I haven't joined the club yet. Maybe that's part of the reason. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I like to go off the beaten path a little bit. Not to say that all the artisans I have are off the beaten path, but it was super generous of Mike to do the giveaways he did, and I'm very grateful for that. All right, so I have the Schick blade in here, so we'll see if that does any different. Yesterday's shave was terrible. I was in such a rush, I only did 2 passes, not smooth at all. So the only variable today really is the blade is different. And then I saw John shaves. I don't know if you've ever seen his channel. If not, I'll link it below and check him out. He shaved with this. I saw a video of it yesterday, and I think partly I was getting the angle wrong. It's easy to be used to using a DE and try to get that 30-degree angle, but you know, the angle, I guess, is kind of given to you by the shape of the head, if you will. And so I think I need to try a different angle with this that's a little steeper, kind of like this. So that's what I'm going to do today, rather than, I think I had been using it more this way. So maybe I'll get a more efficient shave if I change the angle a little bit. So that's my plan today. So let's start it out. Plenty of residual slickness with Kaizen. May have it underhydrated a bit. I always feel when soap gets left like that. Could be wrong, but it's slightly underhydrated. I think this angle is better. You know, John was saying he didn't get a very efficient shave out of it, even on the max setting. And again, I'd have to agree that if you are looking for efficiency and or blade feel in your razor, and that's what you're looking for, this probably isn't the razor for you. I think I said it in one of my first videos, this razor I think would be perfect for either a newer shaver or somebody that just doesn't like a lot of blade feel and isn't necessarily looking for the most efficient BBS shave out there. And it doesn't necessarily mean that blade feel or anything like that equals efficiency necessarily, but if you like blade feel, even on the max setting, you're really not going to get much. And if you're looking for, I might paint a little bit more water in here. If you're looking for super max efficiency, regardless of blade feel or whatever else, this is probably not gonna get you there. I haven't tried any other injectors. I know there's a supply injector out there, but I don't know that I want to lay out the coin for that. And I have not tried any of the vintage Schick injectors either. So, but those, depending on what shape they're in, obviously seem to be a little bit more reasonably priced, so maybe I'll try one of those eventually. We're still cutting some hair. I can hear the feedback. It also might depend on how thick your hair growth is, or how dense and or thick your hair is. I don't have super dense, nor do I have super thick facial hair. I can see maybe if you have super dense or super thick hair, this might be too mild for you also. I don't know. It just, like looking on camera, it appears to me that John has a little thicker hair. And so maybe that's part of the reason it didn't work as well for him. I don't know that I could tell much difference between the blade, at least as I'm shaving, because again, there's not a lot of blade feel to this razor. But they both seem to cut just fine. I don't really think that this blade is any smoother, if you will, than the Taconic blade or Supply Company blade that came with the razor. All right, last pass. Man, this just smells so good. You know, when you get a dupe of something, so here's a question, do you get multiple? So like if you like Creed Aventus or any other dupe, do you have sets of it from different soap companies? Like I thought, well, I'd like to try somebody else's Creed, but then I thought, well, I already have a Creed. Why do I need another Creed? But maybe somebody's version is better than this one, I don't know. But this one smells great to me. All right, last pass here. I'm gonna kind of find the angle. I can hear more cutting when I go out more like that. So not so much if you're using this, more like where you need to be. So definitely a different angle than your typical DE. And I was in a rush yesterday, so that could have also been part of my problem. I just totally had the wrong angle. It's easy to just want to hold it the way you hold all of your razors, and forgetting that different razors have different angles. And I mean, this one is essentially given to you by the shape of the razor head. So why fight it? Go with it. Seems like it'd be very difficult, and watch, I'm probably going to do it after I say this, to cut yourself with this. Not impossible, but difficult. All right. I always have these weird, funky growing hairs grow in weird directions on my neck right in this area. Okay. All right, I think we are done with the shave. Let's rinse it out. Try. I got. My wife's hair is floating around there. Oh, it got on my neck. Okay, all right, well, call that good. Okay, gotta get through Thursday. I think I'm taking tomorrow off work, actually, using a PTO day, so kind of hard to go anywhere right now, so I think I'm just gonna take a staycation day. So looking forward to that. So I guess technically today is my Friday. Can't complain about that. I haven't taken much PTO since March when the vid hit. So I've been just accumulating time. Okay. Spartacus. I'd heard somewhere that Peter was going to discontinue this. I read that somewhere, but I don't know if that's true or not. I think it's still available, but I don't I said, I'm not in the club and I haven't really shopped for any A&E products lately. So I don't know if it's still available or not, but I had heard that somewhere. If anybody knows whether that's true or not, let me know. But overall, this is just a fantastic scent. Okay, so Parker Adjustable Injector, setting 5. Again, my overall impressions, I tried the Schick blade, got a better angle. I mean, it's pretty smooth. I wouldn't say it's as efficient as like my Carve or the Haircut and Shave Company, but I'm not sure that that's, you know, what they made it for, to be the most efficient razor. I would say it's a comfortable razor. I'd say it's easy to use. It's easy to load with those injector blades, and you know, it's a pretty smooth shaver while you're shaving. And again, my thoughts is beginning shaver, or just a shaver who wants to try something different, or a shaver that doesn't like a lot of blade feel and isn't necessarily out for the most efficient, smoothest shave that they can possibly get. So anyways, that's my impressions on this razor, and I'll see if I shave tomorrow or not. I'm taking the day off, so I may see you tomorrow. Otherwise, I don't know when I'll shave again. Probably Monday. Have a great day, folks.